Hello, I am back from my trip, and there's a lot of stuff that I need to catch up on. Uh, oh my goodness, there's been what drama, Twitter's become X, and now a lot of units and a lot of patch notes that I have not covered. So let's talk about the units first. Maybe we don't start at Ishmael. The drama, honestly, I just don't really care. Yeah. As long as the content is good, I think I should be fine. So far, no updates about the Uptide 4, and I think I did see a Twitter post that they will talk about the the changes that they want to do due to the huge amount of issues in the game. But I mean, it's fine. Just let people cook, and we're good to go. So anyway, interesting. We got a Zane Soda. It's well cheers, amazing. Inflicts X sinking, so that's count. That's not count. It's potency. Then gain X resources of random infinities currently owned on kill. All allies will heal YSP. Don't know what the numbers are yet. On the corroded ego, it is targets randomly. On hit, inflict X sinking, and after attack, you gain ego resource and apply his next turn. So interesting, it's going quite a similar route to the lifetime stew where it has ego resource amp, and we know that egos are very important in MD2 hard. So could be either the same level of lifetime stew or could be just, you know, a regular amount. So really don't know how this ego will turn out. On hit, if the target has X plus sinking, inflict Y defense power down. Now that sounds worthless unless we get an enemy type that specifically has really thick defense power. Then this could be quite okay. But honestly, this ego not looking very interesting. I think this is the free one, right? So yeah, free ego not looking very interesting seems about right. Yeah, so as of now, without looking at the numbers, I think this ego doesn't look very interesting. Next, we have Boat Fixer. Boat Fixer is the free unit, right? Yeah, it's the free unit. Interestingly enough, their passive, their guard here has gain X rupture protection. Interesting. On hit with hits coin, add X plus tremor count on self. Inflict tremor and tremor count with coin effects. Oh, I see. Additional amount. So you hit with the hit coin at this amount of tremor count on yourself, and then you inflict an additional amount of this with your coin effects. And after that, for support passive, one ally with the most max HP inflicts X tremor with the effects of their attack skills or coins. Rupture count is take minus X damage per count from rupture effects. So I saw this on quite a few units, which means that the 4.5 enemies should be applying a lot of rupture on us. So that's why they are using this. So yeah, I think we can expect that at this point. At X plus rupture count, tremor count, coin power plus Y. On hit gain plus X tremor count, inflict X tremor count. So it's a tremor count applier. Okay, interesting. He also gains the tremor count, and if you gain the tremor count, you get coin power. You gain tremor count here, and you spend all tremor count to inflict target with same amount of tremor count. So it's a very tremor focused character. Could be a possible replacement for LCCB Ishmael, in that he looks like he applies quite a lot of tremor count. And he even applies some potency here. A 4 coin skill one is kind of crazy though. Is that... Oh, Sinclair is slapping someone, I think. Interesting. So yeah, so it looks like the order of use here is you want to use this to increase your own tremor count, or use Fierce Assault to gain your own tremor count. I do not know the coinage here, but when I remember Chef Gregor, this character looks yeah. So yeah, I'm remembering Chef Gregor only having +1 coinage, so this character might not be super good either, but he looks interesting. It's the coinage that is going to actually define whether he's going to be used or not. Yeah, but anyway, Steady looks like it's you just charge it up for yourself, then you get coin power here, and then you inflict the tremor count here, and then you transfer all of your tremor count using your skill tree as a gamble. At less than X tremor count, you gain tremor and burst tremor on self. A skill that actually makes it detrimental for yourself. So you need to have a certain amount, and then you eat it at the enemy. Interesting design. Coinage will determine whether he's actually good. Yeah, so really can't say anything about this character so far. Ego feeding wise, doesn't feed Impending Day, doesn't feed Lifetime Stew. So it feeds other characters. Envy Gloom is a great stuff to get. Gluttony is also okay. Yeah, gluttony is something that people have a bit of trouble getting. Oh, I just noticed that the colors are a bit brighter now, so I guess we can easily determine what they are now. It's nice. So I remember that was part of the UI patches. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Sinclair and Ryoshu, the free ones, as expected. Gacha free stuff, not really very interesting looking. I mean, it is interesting, but I imagine the coinage is just going to disappoint me at the end. It's looking like a Chef Gregor moment. Yeah. So I don't think I'll be looking forward to these characters. So let's take a look at the actual characters. Honglu. His attack and heal 2 allies with the lowest HP percentage for X HP. Okay, so we're going for the heal route for Welchiers. Heal 2 allies with the lowest SP for X. Oh, I see. So there's 3 different routes that he can go for. He can go for crit, but there's no crit Honglu right now. Interesting. Heal the ally with the lowest HP percentage for X HP. Heal the ally with the lowest SP for Y SP. So it's either heal or an SP heal or lowest HP percentage. Then, on crit, then you heal HP and heal SP. This is interesting. I cannot say whether this is good or not. It just looks okay. Yeah, I don't think this is particularly interesting. Not when Land of Illusion has ego SP loss minus something. I'm not sure what that number does yet, still haven't tested, I just came back. But yeah, this doesn't look very interesting as a healing or SP healing ego at all. Because I don't think there's any synergy with any of the Honglu egos. Yeah. What about the corroded? Targets unit with the least HP. On hit, inflict X tremor, inflict X bind next turn. That's excellent. The bind next turn is synergistic. What's this? When an enemy is defeated, the ally with the least SP, okay. Enemy is defeated, the amount of SP healed increases by Y and resets per wave. So you get a lot of SP healing on your Honglu. And since it's Envy, I imagine Ting Tang is going to charge it up because his skill 1 is a lot of Envy. So could be a Ting Tang ego. But I do not see this ego being used at all, with Land of Illusion buffed and Dimension Cutter being AoE now. This ego might be AoE, but I don't think that really changes anything. I don't think I need these rewards, unless the coinage is insane. Yeah, okay, so I think this ego, we need to wait for the coinage. It really, honestly, tentatively, I don't think it's very interesting looking. So it will be all up to Ishmael. This is our 6th Ishmael, right? Ishmael just has so much stuff. A favorite character has a reason, and it's Ishmael. Okay, let's see what we got. Ready to Crush, Explosive Blast, Risky Judgment. 2-2-3, good coinages so far. Also extra protection here, yep, I mentioned that earlier. On hit against a target with Tremor, inflict sinking count. Okay, now that is cool. Tremor sinking support. And she herself applies Tremor count. So you will be able to just keep applying sinking count. If this is just a +1, right, then you can maintain sinking, and if it's a +2, then you're positive sinking. So that is very, very strong. So it depends on this number. When an ally with the lowest max HP hits with hits coin, they inflict X sinking count when inflicting tremor count on the target coin effect. So you can also just pass on this passive to someone else. Okay. Alright, let's look at the coinage. Let's see, gain X tremor count. On hit, gain X tremor count. On hit, inflict sinking count. So you gain tremor count, you gain tremor count again, and you inflict sinking count. Okay. And because you inflict the sinking count at the end, the sinking count remains for other people to hit. Explosive Blast. At X plus tremor count, coin power plus Y. So this is to build up your tremor count, this is to benefit from that tremor count. Now you inflict tremor count, and you gain tremor count. Okay, so we are increasing it even more. Inflict X tremor count, and we gain more tremor count. And then on hit, we inflict sinking potency and inflict defense level down next turn. So actually this also gives you a lot of tremor count. And the fact that this has coin power means it's quite strong probably. Actually it's only 2 coins, so it's not super strong, but it's still really nice. It's the same as Sankdon. Sankdon also has 2 coinage, but the coin power plus is quite nice to have. Yeah, makes it a pretty good clashing tool. Anyway, Risky Judgment, this is the big one. 3 coin. At X plus tremor count, coin power plus Y. If target is X plus sinking, deal plus 5% damage. Okay. So we got something that benefits off sinking. It is not sinking deluge. It is not spice bush. Instead, you want to stack a lot of sinking, potency, and you deal more damage. So part of this sinking gang, which is currently I think Spice Bush, Ishmael, and Sunshine Heathcliff with special mention Rodion, Rhymeshank. Yeah, Rhymeshank alone can fund the entire sinking team if it wants to. Oh right, I forgot. Reindeer Ishmael is also an option. So many good options for Ishmael. Ishmael, stop winning, please. If the target has X plus sinking, okay, yeah, then you inflict X sinking count, you inflict sinking, spend X tremor count to inflict. What? Spend X, is that yours or the enemy's? It should be yours because spend is different. It will be remove certain charge if it's removed from the enemy. So spend should be the tremor count you've gained, you dump it using skill tree, you spend it to inflict fragile next turn. You inflict 2 instances of fragile next turn. This is actually kind of insane. Yep. Wow, that is actually insane. 2 instances of fragility. If that is a 1, that is too fragile for next turn, that is already very nice. And if it's 2, then it's actually busted because then it will just be the next coming of LCCB Ishmael. Whew. Oh man, I hope they considered how much fragile they applied onto her, because if it's 2, then it might be over. Yeah, but looking at Sunshine Heathcliff, it was 1, right? So this will probably be 1 next turn, 1 next turn. But applying 2 fragility for next turn is already quite a big deal. Yeah, you can stack it with Heathcliff, Rabbit. Yeah, so actually looks pretty damn solid so far. This character overall looks very, very good. The kit looks very, very solid. Elements, what can she charge? Looks like I think Snack Harpoon, she can charge it, right? Snack Harpoon is Gloom plus Pride, was it? It's Gloom plus something, I can't remember right now. And then Other Blossom you can't really charge. And what else? Roseate Desire, I think you also can't charge. There's no Ego for her right now that she really charges. Pride, Sloth, oh wait a minute, she charges Rhymeshank. Yeah, Rhymeshank is Pride and Gloom. So that is feeding into the sinking gang. And I think you also feed the Sloth into Spice Bush. Yeah. So this is actually not too bad. Yeah. Yeah. The sinking team has very supportive elements. I like this a lot. Yeah. This Ishmael looking quite interesting. Maybe Reindeer could be a better option, but once again have to really see the numbers here. She doesn't have any burst tremor, I just realized. She really is just stacking tremor, but she doesn't want the count to ever be reduced at all. But since she naturally stacks the tremor count to a high level, you can just bring a burster that will not really reduce the count. So you can bring like, Legend Domain just to burst. You can bring Rodion, who is a net positive tremor count in total. You can bring anyone with just burst tremor on it. I think Other Blossom, no, sorry, not Other Blossom. I remember one of the Eagles just straight up got burst tremor. Oh, Snack Harpoon got burst tremor. Yeah, so you could just use that to burst the tremor since you've already stacked up quite a bit of tremor. So this is a very good unit. Actually a really, really good unit. Just tentatively, I don't know the coinage. Yeah, so okay, so quick review here. I think that the 2-3 ID Eagles doesn't look very interesting so far. They look kind of like free stuff. So free stuff usually isn't very, very strong. I think Honglu's one doesn't look very interesting either. And I think Ishmael one looks the most interesting, and I think might be very strong. And Ishmael is just winning this patch. Yep. So I think I'll leave it at that. We have to wait for the coinage to confirm everything else. And yeah, that is it for this one. Got quite a lot to go through. I'll be posting the next one after this. Bye bye.